Welcome to Landria, Onkka on YouTube, here to help you break through those fears and live an awesome life. Alright, we're going to do what if. We're going to play a fun game today. You ready for it? So here's the theme to my video today. Should I stay or should I go? Do 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 do. Okay, yeah, I shouldn't sing. Alright. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with telling you ways that you can change your life, and we're going to do that today. Should I stay or should I go? Well, you know, every time you go into that negative zone, you're really changing your reality. You're shifting your reality again. So you're actually changing paths every single time you do that. So every thought, that 3-second, boom, I catch it, come over here, oops, you know, I was in a negative trajectory and now I'm going into a positive one. That's what we want to do, because every time you have a negative thought, you doubt, you don't have faith. What are you not having faith in? The power of the universe that's all loving, that's all, I want you to picture them all cheering you on, going, come on, go, go, you can do it, you can do it. You know, because we came down here, we forgot what we are, and so we've got all of these energies out there going, yeah, yeah, because we're one team, we're just one team, the entire, you know, universes, we're at one team. So every time you switch trajectories and you go into something negative, you're actually shortening your lifespan in some way into that positive place. You could actually make yourself sick and die. You could get cancer, you could get all kinds of things if you choose. And so what you're doing is you're really exiting. You're unhappy, and so your message to the universe is, get me off of this planet. And so you are. So your body's working with you and you're actually doing it. People say, I'm not doing it. Yes, you're doing it. And so there's either lessons to learn from that illness or there's something else going on, but it's all part of the plan. There's no chaos in the universe. So should you stay or should you go? What if you go? And you're like, my life was crap. I never had financial abundance. I never found the love of my life. And then I had all this stuff in my life that was horrible, and that was never going to go away. So I was going to spend the rest of my life just being tortured with all this stuff. All right, so now you've gone. You've chosen to go. And so I have you sitting with me and I say, I hope that you're okay with your decision, because now I'm going to show you the probability that existed for you. That if you'd have stayed and switched your reality into a higher frequency, one of taking action, one of eliminating doubt, that you actually could have had this. And then I open up the clouds and then I show you that beautiful loving relationship, or that home that you desired that you never expected you'd ever get, or that happy job that paid you with people that really respected you and appreciated you, or that abundance that starts to flow, or a life purpose. All of a sudden somebody wants you to head up a charity of theirs and they send you over to another country and you start to work with people and change their lives, and you're so fulfilled. And I show you this. That thing that you thought you'd never have, or the thing you thought was beating you down, and I say, you can't go back. Now we're going to have to send you back into another body so you can play out a different role, because that opportunity that you had is gone now. You don't want that, do you? Because do you want to leave here, this planet, even if it's 50, 100 years from now? Do you want to leave here not knowing the what ifs? What if I could have had that company that I desired? What if I had launched that invention? What if I'd have written that book? What if I'd have written that song? It doesn't have to be the results that you believe it should be. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be a millionaire. What if you did something and the results were just amazing? Exactly the way they're supposed to be. But you didn't go after it. And you kept doubting yourself, and you questioned everything, and you didn't take the action, and every time something didn't happen the way you wanted it to, your ego, the lower frequency, then you would quit, or you'd say, this doesn't work, see, my life stinks. That's what we do. And so thus, you are now choosing a different reality where life stinks, because you just put that out to the universe, didn't you? So I had somebody write me who told me that they're getting stalked. Here's my number. No, please or thank you, Landria. No, hey, do you have time to even look at this? Ah, sure, I'm sitting around doing nothing, right? I have nothing better to do. And I thought there was no gratefulness or no, polite request there. Everything we put out, we're receiving. And she had this problem and I was supposed to solve it. I said, I don't understand what it is you want me to do. Oh, well, I can't manifest things and this and that. And I thought, herein is that control that we want over our world. And if things don't go right, we don't take responsibility for that. We don't believe that we're participating. It's always the other person. And I want to manifest something to stop it. And so thus you manifest and exacerbate the situation. You didn't learn anything in the first place. And so I said to this person, who then called me a name, because she wasn't getting the response she wanted, I said, why would I help you? Why would I help somebody just name called because you didn't get what you wanted? You wield the power. Is it possible you were supposed to learn from this? Is it possible you participated in this situation on some level? But we don't want to accept that. We don't see the value, and thus we continue on in our lives wanting to get out of everything that's uncomfortable. What if? That what if exists for you right now. Every probability does. You don't want to leave this life or wait 10 years down the road to look back and say, what stopped me from making that move back then? Why didn't I get myself in shape or take care of my health? Why didn't I stop that addiction? Why didn't I go get that training? Why didn't I go after that job or that relationship? What if I had? Well, I don't know now because I didn't. Why are you holding back on anything? Because you're afraid of failure? You're already in it. What you believe is failure. Go into expansion. We don't use the word failure on my channel. We call it expansion. It's the steps between here and your goal being reached. That's not failure. That's expansion. That's learning. It's changing. It's progressing. It's expanding into and evolving into that amazing person, the new one that has those results at the end. You're whole and perfect, strong and powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. We're going to pull the clouds back in, put you back down in your body, and now you get another chance. No what ifs. Is. Let's go for is. Namaste.